In this video we are going to be diagnosing a problem with this power antenna on the 95 Cadillac Fleetwood. And we're going to start by plugging it in and I'll show you what it's doing. And I'm quite pissed off actually because this was a pain in the ass to work on. And that noise you hear is my battery backup pack. My camera battery is gone to hell, and this is my chunky battery source. Okay, so there's the wiring harness to the power antenna right there. Now you just gotta plug it in and I'll show you what it does, and it's not pretty. There we go. Yeah, that's what it does. The antenna doesn't seem to want to go down, and unless I help it down, like I have to push on it, but I'm not going to do that because then I would have to manually pull it back up. So I'm going to turn the radio on and plug the relay back in and make it go back up again. And it still continues to run, which is very unusual. And I gotta unplug it. Can't win. You just can't win. So, in this video we're going to be tearing this sucker apart and finding out what went wrong. This is the motor housing. This is the problem that we're having right now. So let's crack it open and I'll show you what the problem is. And this thing has been running for a while because yeah, I didn't notice it. A couple days ago when I shut the car off, I got out and just walked to the house and didn't pay any mind to the antenna. I thought it was just doing its job. I was wrong. The motor kept running to the point where it got pretty hot. It didn't damage it though, like the motor still works, but it is kind of abused. Oops. There's a lot of grease in here. I made sure to grease the whole housing up, the gear. Well, I wiped the gear off earlier, so that way I didn't get it all over my hands. So yeah. Let's see what happened here. Normal, normal. Oh. I'm not sure if you can see that very well, but that looks normal. And then, yeah. Okay, so let's try to simulate this as best I can. Yeah, there's a lot of play in there, definitely. Now, what happens if I put it on an area that isn't worn? Yep, it's perfectly fine there. I can't even turn it. So, if I place it back where the teeth are worn out, yep, it's the gear. Son of a bitch. You know, I'm not really all that surprised, because when my grandfather owned the car before me, the antenna already did have some problems. It wouldn't go down all the way. It would only go up, like, if you turn the radio on, it would only go up just a little bit, but it wouldn't retract all the way. And I don't know how long, you know, it's been like that, Probably enough that it actually wore this side of the gear out. Yeah, that really sucks. Because I ended up installing this rebuilt assembly 6 months ago. It was in the middle of December. And I went down and installed this, and it worked on the first try. There wasn't a thing wrong with it. And it just kicked the bucket a couple days ago. So, I guess in my next video, or sometime down the road, I'm gonna order an aftermarket antenna because I'm not going back to this thing. And if you're gonna ask me to just look for this part, this gear, I've already done that. I actually spent a couple hours already, and I cannot find it. I've also contacted some 3D printing places, and they want $300 to just remake this. And I thought, yeah, you know what? $300 is it's ludicrous. There's no way I'm gonna spend that. I'm better off just buying a $70 aftermarket kit, and yeah. So, oh well, I'll probably hold on to this. I mean, if someone has a busted power antenna motor or needs a mast and cable, you know, it's there. But this is absolutely garbage. It's useless. So, anyway, thanks for watching this video, and yeah.